63 matches in the books. Time for one more. This is it. This is the World Cup final. This is what we've all been waiting for. France and Croatia facing off for all the marbles. Taking a look at some of the stats, comparing the two teams, you see them in front of you. They're actually pretty even. I don't see a huge advantage one way or the other. And not that that's been any use this World Cup. Anything could happen. Now, the bookmakers have France as a pretty heavy favorite, minus 110 to win. Croatia plus 360. And I find that a little surprising. I mean, we know that France has all the talent, all the flair, all the best players in the world, but there's something about Croatia that's kind of special. And I think you'll see it when we look at some of the matches that they've played thus far. So looking at first, let's take a look at their group stage matches. Australia, Peru, and Denmark, not really the toughest group. And only winning 2 of those matches by a 1-goal margin. Look, we know France has incredible, incredible players, but there's something about that screams underperforming a little bit. And then looking ahead to the knockout round, let's take a look at what France did once they got out of the group. They beat an Argentina that was in disarray, although they surrendered 3 goals, a little alarming. They beat a Uruguay who didn't have Cavani, and Muslera gave them an absolute gift. And then they beat Belgium, and it was a nice win for them, but it was by no means a demolition. Their opponents, on the other hand, Croatia, let's take a look at their group. So they saw off a tricky Nigeria, then absolutely thrashed Argentina. Didn't concede 3 goals in that match. And then even in Croatia, you can see Croatia equalized late, and Perisic went on to score in the 90th minute. So Croatia really found a way to win. And then even in the knockout round, so once they got there, out of a tricky group, winning in Argentina's group, what did they do? Well, they only went to extra time in all 3 of their matches, beating Denmark, Russia, and England. I mean, obviously that's a lot of mileage, that's a lot of running to go the distance, basically play an entire extra match, but something like that really shows that they know how to come through adversity. Now, a lot's been made about Croatia's players, Modric and others being refugees and having this difficult life and overcoming circumstances. It's probably a little lazy and convenient to say that that same principle applies to the entire team, but you know what? It's true. I mean, look at this. You see they're resilient. They know how to win, and I think we might see that come Sunday. Okay. So let's look at how they might line up. This is my predicted formation that you see in front of you. I think it'll be unchanged for both teams from last time. And how might it play out? Well, for all of France's attacking prowess, you'll have Matuidi pushing, Griezmann creating, Mbappe, who's been a revelation, and then the number 9 Giroud is there to finish it. Only one problem with Mr. Giroud, in that he hasn't been able to get a shot on target this entire tournament. 13 goal attempts, 0 on target. For me, that's a big issue. That's been a little bit masked, this deficiency, by some of the results. So for me, I think that's going to be a problem, because if France pushes and doesn't score, look at Rakitic, look at Modric here. We know they know how to start a counterattack. They're such great passers, even from deep, that they can spring a dangerous attack and maybe catch France a little bit asleep with a counterattack. There is quality there, no doubt. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Hope you guys are too. Join us. We'll be live streaming starting at 8 a.m. Pacific for this match. So tune in for that. Thanks, guys.